to our capital city in our Follow the Sun campaign. We're joined now by our colleague Nonhlanhla Ntshingila, who is highlighting the Sportive Salient Cycles, which is a company based in Pretoria where people can actually hire bicycles and take them for a joyride around the city, whilst at the same time creating heartwarming memories about people and places. Well, let's take you to Nonhlanhla, who is there for us. Nonhlanhla, good morning. I believe we've just lost her, unfortunately, but we, of course, will dial up again and hopefully be able to bring that to you in just a little while. I'm curious to see, the cycling that takes place there and also which parts of the city they will traverse. It is, of course, scorching hot, so hopefully they have the hats, they've got the sunscreen and everything on because we are currently going through a heat wave here in Gauteng and other parts of the country as well. But we are going to take you now to the capital city. That's where Nonhlanhla Ntshingila is. So let's find out what she's up to. Good morning, Nonhlanhla.
It is a very good morning to you, Sakina, and our viewers at home. Today we're coming to you live in the capital city in Pretoria, which is also known as the Jacaranda City. Sakina, many would ask themselves as to what fun do we see in riding bicycles, but trust me, I've seen a lot just outside our SABC office at Hatfield. But for now, I'm going to step out of the shot and you're going to see what Silent Cycle is about, what joy do people have when they ride bicycles. You will see that it's going to be from children going to the adults who are riding bicycles, who are always happy. I always see this outside our office in Hatfield, and I always ask myself as to what is really happening with these people who are always happy, who are always smiling in our streets in Hatfield. But the answer that I got is that Salient Cycles is responsible for the smiles that people always have on their faces. And Sakina, trust me, they come with an affordable price that people can ride along the whole day and create everlasting memories with their loved one. Trust me, after this, I'm also going to create my own memory with my colleague, with my camera colleague, Class Skosana. Not to forget to mention that they also offer other activities such as painting just after having your all-day ride and creating your memories. But we're going to get to that just a bit later on. For now, I would like to bring in Shireen Munjeti, who is the CEO and founder of Salient Cycles, and she will tell us more about the Salient Cycles. It's a very good morning to you, Shireen. Thank you so much for agreeing to be with us and following the sun with us today. Can you please briefly tell us about Salient Cycle and when was it established? And I mean, why the cycles? Why did you choose the cycles out of all things?
Good morning, Nonhlanhla. Thank you guys for having me, and greetings to all the viewers that you guys have. It's so lovely to have you this morning, to have you here at Salient Cycles. So to answer your first questions, why Salient Cycles or why cycling, to be specific? I mean, in South Africa generally, we have almost the same kind of activities, fun activities. If it's not skating, it's people going to clubs, and and then I was looking at it back in 2016. I was like, you know what, I don't drink, and those kind of scenes are not fun for me. So going to clubs is not fun for me, and then I can only go skating for so long, right? What other activity would I love to see happening in my own neighborhood that I can actually afford? And bam, it came to me like a God-given gift. It came to me and I was like, you know what, if we could have bicycles that we could just ride for fun. And also I'm a cutesy girl, so I was like, what about having flowers on them as well, I just want to look like I don't have any problems in life, living carefree, and just with a bicycle with a basket full of flowers. And that was the idea, basically.
What other activities do you offer?
So at the moment, we only have painting. And I say at the moment very intentionally because I have to tell you that we are only 2 months old. We were born on the 5th of October this year. And then we turned our second month now in the 5th of December. So we introduced painting after realizing that actually, well, I personally thought that it's going to be a good business, but it's not going to grow as exponentially as it has. So then when I started seeing the response of people, I was like, you know what, you can't just come and have a bicycle, because we have people coming from Soweto, Mpumalanga, and outside of our country. Like we have people that came from Lesotho and Botswana as well. So I was like, if you're coming from that far, you need to have something else to do other than cycling. Then we introduced paintings as well.